Hello and welcome to this tutorial. This is our first tutorial. I'm going to teach you how to create a Java web application in Oracle and add Hibernate Framework into it. Now the purpose of adding Hibernate Framework, you probably have already found out how. What is the purpose? So the purpose of this tutorial is to show you how to add that framework into your project. In the first tutorial, we're not going to do much. We're just going to show you how to create that project and add that framework into your tutorial and connect your database to the Hibernate framework. Now we may as well start. I'm going to click File, New Project. Select Java Web and Web Application. Click Next. Give your project a name. Call it Hibernate Web. Hibernate Web. Okay. Click Next. In this screen, you're supposed to choose your server. For me, I'm going to stick with Apache, but you can use Glassfish if you want to. If you're following this tutorial, I would advise you have Apache already. You click Next. Now this is the screen where you add your framework. As you can see, there are lists of framework. For now, we are only going to choose Hibernate. So you're going to select Hibernate, and as you can see, there's a database connection screen which comes up. I'm going to take a new database connection and select my Oracle because, as we said, we're going to use Oracle database. I'm going to take Oracle Thin driver. Already I have the driver added in my NetBeans. But if you want to click add, you add and find where your database driver is. So for now, I'm going to click this, and the ID tells me that my driver is already added, so there is no need to add the driver again. So I'm going to click Next, and I'm going to now put in my connection properties. The Thin service, you keep SID. Localhost, you can use your IP address. My database is in my machine, so I'm going to keep the localhost. The default port for Oracle is 1521. Not necessarily, you can change that if your connection is using a different port. Now for my SID is ASKDB. You put your own SID, service ID, that is. So my connection name is vehicle. My username is vehicle, and my password is password. Okay. I'm going to choose to remember the password so that I don't have to keep putting in the password. I'm going to test my connection to see whether my ID connects to my database. Great. Now that connected. As you can see, connection succeeded. Okay. Now I'm going to click Next. Select schema. I'm using vehicle, so I don't have to select another one. If you're not using that one, you have a list of schemas to choose from, so you choose from one. I'm going to click Next again and finish. And finally, I'm going to finish. So my project is created. Let's see. Let's wait for NetBeans to finish creating the project. Now, as you can see, this is my Hibernate config.xml file, and this is a file that contains my connection properties. This is the design. You can view the source. It's just an XML file. This is the XML file. I have the dialect, that is the Oracle dialect. The driver class is my Oracle driver. My connection URL, my username and password. If you need to change the connection properties, you don't have again to do that. You can just come and directly edit this file. Okay, the file location is usually put in the default package location. That is this location. So as of now, your Java web project is created, and you have Oracle connected to Hibernate, and the Hibernate framework is added in, and you already have your default index.html file. Now if you want to test whether your project has been created properly, you can just go ahead and run this project, and the default index.html file should be able to show if your project has been created properly. So let's wait for the ID to deploy the application. Okay, the server started, and boom. So as long as you can see that page to do write content, that is this file, this means that your project has been created properly and you're good to go. Thank you so much for joining me in this tutorial. In the next tutorial, don't go away. In the next tutorial now, I'm going to show you now how to add the Hibernate util and to map your database objects to JPA, all persistence. Thank you, and see you in the next tutorial.